It escaped? Wilm's over there! What? There's nothing there. Emma, you! Ugh. I'm sorry, that was mean. Dude, someone's probably dead. This is not the time to do that. Welcome to DayBreak, my name is Ian, and we're playing My Beloved, Inspector Gadget or something. So in the last episode, we talked to some golfers for like a long time. And so we got like very little information out of them except for golf information and theories about things. So we're going to go back to the bartender and get some information from him. So we're two people. I'm one person named Wilmst, and then my friend is Emma, and we're trying to figure out what happened to a woman who disappeared, and she disappeared. And so that's the thing. I have something to say to you. Oh, it's the old man. So he was one of the suspects we have to talk to. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Wilmst, I think that was him. The old man we saw yesterday. I saw yesterday. That wasn't how I was expecting that conversation to go. Oh, Daltrey. Detective? Oh. Hello again, you two. How's your investigation going? Speak to him. Wait, we need to talk to the old man. It's okay. Yes, hello. Talk. Old man. Well, as you both know, I'm trying to speak to everyone on the train as part of my investigation. But with that guy, I barely got a word out before he brushed me off and went running. The nerve. Do you think he was involved? I have no idea, but he definitely seems suspect to me now. Okay. The missing woman. Oh, how about your missing woman? Has she turned up? No, not yet. That's too bad. Looks like neither of us are finding much success in our investigations, huh? Well, don't give up. I believe in you. I know you can figure it out. Okay. Daltrey? I guess it means his investigation's not going well. Okay. Well then, yes, hello. Let's go to, let's discuss. Let's see what Daltrey and the bartender have to say, Wilmst. Well, then let's go to the bartender. Okay, speak to bartender. He's right in front of us. Talk to him. The sound of silence. Music to my ears. Thank you. Now the secret. Okay, those two, the wealthy couple, are not as wealthy as they appear. They're not? They were at one time, sure, but now, no. They are most certainly broke. But if they're broke, how could they afford such a luxury suite? I assure you, appearances can be very deceiving. The husband Monty, some time ago, he was rather well known in Vendreka as a performer. Sometime later, he was well known as a tabloid curiosity, and now, well, he's not much known at all. What kind of performer was he? Maybe a singer? He was. What? What? I've said enough, I think. Oh, come on, tell us. No, I think that will do. Come on, Wilmst, keep pressing him. He has to tell us. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put his ear inside of his ear and rip it off. Okay, speak to the bartender. No, just talk to him. Persistent, are we? It's not like it's a big secret. If you intend to continue investigating, I suspect it will become quite obvious what the man's profession was. All right, how about this? Another deal? I will soon be going on break, but later this evening I will be back in this spot. When I return, if you can tell me the man's former occupation, I will tell you the rest of his sad, pathetic story. Is that all? What's in it for you? Nothing for me this time. To tell you the truth, I'm just having a bit of fun. It's up to you. If you'd like to know a little more, Well, you know where to find me. Dude, a woman may be dead. Return this evening. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Okay, alright. Go. Well, I have to save. I've not saved in a long time. Okay. Okay, go to... Okay, speak to Daltrey. Okay, what do you got to say? Nothing, old man. I didn't even have a chance to catch his name. Who knows where he's off to now? Oh well, I guess I'll just have to corner him later. I did see him in the observation car last night. Maybe a train attendant over there knows something about him. Okay, well let's go to Veta and Monty's car then. Let's forget about the old man for now. It doesn't seem like anyone's here. And I think the door is actually locked this time. Let's come back a little bit later. Which, that's an interesting thing that it wasn't locked last time. Okay. Okay, let's think. Guess we'll have to come back later. Okay. Wilmst cabin. Let's talk. Veta and Monty. What do you think they went to? I don't know, maybe they're getting breakfast in the dining car. I don't think so. Breakfast ends at 10 a.m. So they already missed it. Oh, it does? That's too bad. I could definitely go for some pancakes right about now. Oh, Wilmst. There was never any chance you'd have woken up in time, at least not without my help. I would have gotten you out of bed at 8:30 a.m. sharp if I hadn't wasted my whole morning looking for that stupid ring. You got off easy today. Don't expect to be sleeping in tomorrow, you hear me? Yes, ma'am. Okay, bartender. You think we can trust the bartender, Wilmst? Is that a serious question? Oh, you know what I mean. Do you really think he'll tell us a secret about Veta and Monty if we help him? I don't know, but we need to take all the leads we can get. I think it's safe to play along. For now, anyway. Okay. But if he offers you any tea, make sure to decline politely. Is it bad? I'm actually starting to wonder what the tea tastes like. Okay, so plans. The bartender made us a deal. If we can get those two guys arguing in the lounge car to leave, he'll tell us the secret about Betty and Monty. We need to talk to them anyway, since they already got blah blah blah. We already did that. Notes. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Check where? What is this? Do you want to listen to something in the boombox? Maybe I don't have any tapes or CDs with me, do you? No, I guess I don't. Oh, doesn't this thing connect to the radio too? We should try listening to it. Maybe we could pick up some interesting local stations. Okay, let's have a listen. Embarrassment. Terrible. They're the worst team in the league. The whole coaching staff should be shot. What? Oh, whoa there, Wally. Maybe that's a little excessive, no? How about we take another caller? Anyone else on the line? Sounds like the morning sports radio in America. Wow, people sure are passionate about their favorite sports teams, huh? It's just the morning sports radio. Maybe we should check back in the afternoon. Okay, so I'll keep that in mind that we can check the radio. Well then let's go to the lounge car again. Maybe we can catch the old man. Hello, Daltrey. Hello. I'd love to stay and chat longer, but well, I still have a lot of ground to cover and not a whole lot of time to do it. If I get back home to the station empty-handed, oh boy, my bosses will not be happy. Say, you two came here with an older gentleman, right? Your professor. You mean Professor Martin? Why? Would you like to speak with him? Well, I'll have to get around to it eventually. He seems like a nice fellow. Could you point me in the direction of his cabin by chance? Sure, he's in the third sleeping car in the last cabin. Fantastic, thank you. Good luck, you two. Knock him dead out there. Okay, there he goes. I'd like to find out a little more about that old man. Well, then let's go to the old man. Well, it looks like we have a few more options to consider where next to go now. Dennis suggested that the storage car would be a good place to hide a person, so we should definitely check that out. That old man has apparently hanging out at the observation car last night too. Maybe we could find some clues about him there. And don't forget that we still have to try talking to Veda and Monty, especially now that the bartenders agreed to tell us more about them if we figure out Monty's former job. It's up to you, Wilmst. Where do you want to go first? Well, then let's go to the storage car first and poke around there. Because that may be a place where there could be clues. Ooh, this is spooky. It's kind of dark here. Hang on, I think there's another light switch. Right, that's better. So everyone's luggage is stored here, right? Right. The storage cars are for any luggage that's too big to carry on. It wasn't a problem for us, but it's useful for anyone who needs more space or more really large cargo. I'll be honest, Wilmst, I don't even know where to start. Do you really think she could be in here somewhere? I have no idea, Emma, but it couldn't hurt to look around, right? Yeah. Okay, let's get started. Okay. Let's check the chair. Nothing interesting here. Let's check the area first. Whoop, 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 whoop. Area. Man, there's so much junk in here. Better make sure we inspect every side thoroughly. Other side? Ooh, okay. Let's check clubs. 2 sets of golf clubs. I guess these belong to Dennis and Palmer. But didn't they say their clubs were stolen by the mafia or something? Maybe they brought new sets when they finally got to Vendreka as a souvenir. Yeah. That's interesting. This looks like a bad Halloween costume, you know? Like a sheet ghost. Well, let's see what's underneath. Oh, that is so cool! Oh, it's a full suit of armor. Oh my gosh. Hello? Is there anyone in there? No, it seems like it's empty. What do you mean, seems like it's empty? Bummer, I thought maybe she'd be inside. How would she be in there? Did she say she was a knight of the round table? I don't know, Wilmst. Maybe I'm just getting desperate. Why is there a suit of armor? That is so awesome. Whatever this is, it's pretty big. Let me pull off this cloth. A cage? What do you think it's for? It's big enough to hold a large animal, like a tiger or something. If that's what it's for, then where's the tiger? Unless it escaped? Wilm's over there! What? There's nothing there. Emma, you! Ugh. I'm sorry, that was mean. Dude, someone's probably dead. This is not the time to do that. But still, what is this cage for? It's a large cage. Okay. Box. Nothing interesting here. Box. And box. Other side. Check other side. Okay. Here. What's under this cloth? What is this? I have no idea. It's unlike any box I've ever seen. It looks about tall enough for a person to fit inside, but for what purpose? It's like a magician thing. Now that I think about it, I feel like I've seen something like this before. Oh, yeah, let's just say you don't want to be the person who has to step inside the box. At least not without the proper training. Oh, is it like a sword stabbing box? I've seen mystery boxes like this before. So then, if that's the case, then Monty could have been a magician. What on earth could this possibly be? Let's just pull off this cloth. A guillotine? What in the world? Is that what I think it is? Why is there a guillotine on this train? Don't put your head there! What is it? Wilms, there's a head in the basket. A head? I think I'm gonna be sick. Wait, I think... Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, this head is just a model. It looks like it came off a dummy or something. In fact, on closer inspection, I'm not sure this is even a real guillotine. The blade is dull. I think this whole thing is just some kind of prop. What kind of person needs a guillotine as a prop? Well, a magician, right? Prop guillotine, how bizarre. Nothing interesting here. Guitar. Looks like a guitar case. Don't you play guitar, Wilms? Not really. I mean, I can play a few chords, I guess, but I was never very good. Oh, don't say that. You should play me something. Are you nuts? I'm not gonna rummage through someone's belongings just to embarrass myself. Yeah, I guess you're right. I should have known better. I still think you're probably better than you're giving yourself credit for, though. Dude, stop believing in me. Nothing interesting here. Let's discuss. Hey, Wilmst, do you think there's anything odd about all these things that are under the cloths? Is that a joke? No. I mean, do they have anything in common that you can think of? Anything in common? A weird box, a prop guillotine, a suit of armor, and a cage. What kind of person might have use of all four of these things? Whoa! Oh. What is it? Oh my goodness. It scared me half to death. Jeez. Right, I knew train whistles were loud, but that was completely deafening. I guess it makes sense, though. The storage car is pretty close to the engine. Hey, you two! What are you doing in here? Uh-oh. What? I think he's a porter, Wilmst. Both of you show me your boarding passes now. Our boarding passes? Who just carries those around? Mr. Porter, sure, we left our boarding passes in our cabin. We were just here looking for some of our luggage. So you two are legitimate passengers then? I sincerely apologize. It's just, I've really been on edge lately. What with all the stowaways? What? Stowaways? That's right, stowaways. It's become a real problem lately. On this train, or like just now, or just on other journeys? I can't tell you how many people we've found hiding behind luggage in here, trying to hitch a ride to London. Some of them have even gone so far as to steal or forge tickets. Can you believe that? I mean, gosh, are you really that desperate to go to London? The weather there is awful, and don't get me started on the food. Well, anyway, I'm sorry for blowing up at you. Is there anything I can help you with? Okay. Stowaways. You know, we porters aren't supposed to be security guards. Our job is to load and unload luggage. And yet, because of all the stowaways lately, I have to be constantly on alert. And then when I see one, it's boom, bam. It scared me when he did that. You beat them up? Well, no. I just usually alert the police at our destination and have them apprehended when we arrive. Still, it's just such a hassle. Okay, well, let's talk about the missing woman. A woman has gone missing, you say? Well, if you think she's in here, I'd say that's pretty unlikely. I've been in and out of here regularly, and I haven't seen anything unusual. Sorry, I haven't seen anyone. But I feel like if anyone would know about a missing person, it would be you. And the thing is that if she has a ticket, then she was obviously here. Unless she was a stowaway too. Okay, luggage. Yes, I assisted in loading all the luggage you see here into the storage car. I'm what's called the traveling porter. After loading in, it's my job to organize the storage car to ensure smooth unloading at the station. It's quite a physically demanding job, but as you can see, I'm quite up for the task. Okay, so this guy is a guy that can move things. And he can move a body, possibly. Whistle. Oh, did the whistle scare you? Yeah, it came through pretty loud in here. Frankly, it's loud everywhere on board. So much so that it's hard to hear much of anything else that blows. Much of anything else whenever it blows. Okay, so if that's the case, a gunshot probably could have gone off at that time, or a loud bang or something such as. Gotta keep that in mind. We often receive complaints about waking people up in the middle of the night, but it's not just for show, you know. The conductor will blow the whistle for a variety of reasons, all related to safety. Making a wide turn when the train stops or starts moving, when we approach a station or crossing. Probably seems random, but there's a method to the madness. Okay, so he said whenever there's a turn, a stop, or a station. Porter. That looks pretty tough. Definitely don't want to get on his bad side. Okay. Whistle again. There's more that goes into whistle signals than you'd think. Okay. Stowaways. You mentioned that some stowaways have fake or stolen tickets, right? That's right. The crafty ones realize it'd be awfully hard to stay hidden on the train for the entire ride, so they came prepared. Usually with some kind of fraudulent ticket. Then they'll pretend to be legitimate passengers. Awfully crafty, but not crafty enough. You see, I'm always carrying around a list of registered passengers, so it's very easy to cross-reference a suspicious passenger with the list. Of course, that only works if I'm able to identify everyone that's acting suspicious, which isn't all that often if I'm being honest. Say, how about this? I'm sure you've already met plenty of people on this train, no? If you meet anyone suspicious, tell me their name and I'll cross-check it with my list. Maybe we can catch a criminal in the act. Okay, I like that. You have any idea of who to ask about, Wilmst? I can think of a few people. Well, can you tell us of a woman here with the first letter named A, right? Veta and Monty. Yes, I have Veta and Monty registered together. It says here they're in the luxury suite. Lucky. Okay, Daltrey. I don't have Daltrey registered, but you're talking about the detective, right? Ugh, what an ordeal that was. He strolled up to the train this morning and just walked on board. No ticket or anything. He didn't even tell us who he was. That's awesome. We almost had security throw him out before he showed us his badge. Honestly, what was he expecting? I would have liked to see that. Yeah, me too. That would have been funny. Denise and Palmer. Yeah, it looks like Dennis. Looks like Dennis and Palmer are registered together. They're sharing a single cabinet. It seems like that's gotta be rough. The bed in a single is pretty small. Sometimes people do it to save money, which I get. Okay. Well then, what about the old man? I guess we can just leave it there then. Oops. Have you asked the porter about everyone you can think of, Wilmst? If you run out of ideas, maybe we could explore the other cars and see if any other names pops up. Okay, so I'm gonna leave and then go and try and find the old man. Okay. And then I'll remember to come back to this guy. Ooh, okay. Wow, this is actually kind of a cool spot. This is the observation car, Wilmst. The last car of the train. The view here is really wonderful, isn't it? The outside platform in the back is such a neat feature. And it's also where I first met that woman. Let's see if anyone knows anything about her, or that old man. Okay, let's talk to... Who are we talking to, Wilmst? Let's survey the area first. Okay. It's actually pretty crowded in here. Guess it's not too surprising. It's a pretty nice spot. Okay. Go to check... Oops, not that. Where? Let's check on this guy. Hey, peace and love, man. Peace and love. I'm sorry, were you talking to me? Haha, sure, man. Peace and love. Come on and say it with me. How about I just think it? Well, alright. If that's what floats your submarine. Haha, peace and love. Peace and love. Well, I think that's a pretty nice message. I think it's stupid. Let's talk to someone else now, please. This guy seems very engrossed in this newspaper. Oh, it'll be perfect. Ha! Yes! I just need to meet one man on this train who hates someone in this life as much as I hate my father. Wait, what? Yes. Then we can simply trade murders. Oh yes. We can never get caught. What the freaking heck? Wilmst, do you think we should talk to him? I think we should keep our distance from that guy. What about the girl? There's a train attendant. We should ask her some questions. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. How can I help you? Hello. Observation card, blah, 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 blah. Ring. Attendant. You want to know about me? Gosh, I don't know what to say. I don't think this is necessary, Whelps. Let me do what I want to do. How about you ask about something important? This is important. How about you ask? No! Okay, ring. You lost a wedding ring. Oh no. Are you going to propose now? No, the ring isn't mine. It's just something we found on the train and then lost it again. Oh, phew. You would have been in some serious trouble if that were yours. Haha. I haven't seen anything like that, but I'll keep my eye out. Okay, old man. Old man, can you describe him for me? He was old and a man. He's kind of short, gray hair, wearing a brown suit, I think. Oh, you must mean Mr. Fisker. Yeah. Tell me about the guy. Mr. Fisker was here last night. Oh, he's such a sweet man. What can you tell me about him? Oh, we talked for what felt like hours last night. He's a real charmer. Interesting. So he talks to her, but he doesn't talk to the detective. He told me he's going to London to see his daughter and her family. He said his daughter just had a baby, and he's very excited to meet her. Oh, isn't that just adorable? Oh, you're looking for him? Well, I'm not quite sure where he's staying on the train, but you should come back in a few hours. He told me he'd come back here tonight. I asked him to tell me about where he grew up. I think he said he's from Ganbricka. Oh, I just can't wait. Ganbricka, huh? Just like the guy who was murdered. Okay, let's see. Outside platform. The outside platform is a really unique feature of this train. They were common many years ago, but today it's very rare. Do you think it could be dangerous? Dangerous? No, I wouldn't say so. The guard railing is pretty high. You'd really have to try to fall off. Granted, if you did, you'd probably be seriously injured or worse. But I don't think that's very likely. Any more information on that? Okay. Observation. Oh, isn't it so nice here? I just love how pretty the views out the windows are. I specifically requested to be stationed here. It's my favorite spot on the train. Missing woman. Huh? No, I don't think I've seen any woman like that. Are you sure? I'm so sorry. I don't know. How is that possible? No one knows? Attendant. Wow, these Van Drecken girls really knocked me out. Oh, is that all you have to say? That's so funny. How about your response? Dude, you're jealous. That's all. Okay. Let's see. Let's discuss. Mr. Fisker. What are you thinking, Emma? She said he was from Ganbricka, right? You remember what Detective Daltrey said about the victim from Hotel, right? Auto killer? Oh, yeah, he was a Ganbrickan immigrant, wasn't he? I wonder if there's some sort of connection. I don't know, Emma. That's probably 1,000 of Ganbrickan immigrants in Van Drecken. Yeah, you're probably right. Still, we need to talk to him. I wonder if there's anything else the attendant can tell us about him. Okay, let's talk to her. Fisker. He really is such a sweet old man. I can tell he really cares about his family. There was one thing I wanted to ask him, though. Before he left yesterday, he said something I didn't understand. He said something about someone named Alma. Maybe it was his daughter's name? Oh, I just can't remember. Isn't that such a pretty name? Yeah, very pretty. Is that her name then? Emma, are you okay? Alma. Alma! That was her name, Wilmst. I remember it now. Her name was Alma. The missing woman? Yes, I'm sure of it. All I could remember after yesterday was that it began with an A, but hearing it now, I'm certain it was Alma. I can't believe it. Okay, let's talk about her. You said Mr. Fisker mentioned someone named Alma. Are you sure? Yep, I'm sure he must have been talking about one of his family members, but I can't remember. You can remember her name, but not the connection. He mentioned something about someone named Alma. Okay, let's discuss. Fisker was talking about a person named Alma. Could this really be just a coincidence? You're certain the woman you met was named Alma. I want to trust my memory, but I just don't know anymore, Wilms. Is it possible I heard Fisker mention the name to someone in the lounge car yesterday? That's what I'm remembering? I think you should trust yourself, Emma. I'm sure you're remembering right. Yeah, you're right. I know what she told me. I can't stop doubting myself now. I can't start. Let's stay focused. We need to talk to Fisker as soon as possible. It's still early. We should keep investigating the other cars until tonight, when he comes back here. Who knows? Maybe we'll run into someone else who can tell us about something about him or Alma. Thank you for your time. No problem. If you need anything, you know where to find me. Okay, let's go to the storage car. And next time on DayBreak, we'll talk to this guy about Alma. So I'll see you next time. Have a happy day. Be sure to drink water and goodbye.